But that, believe it or not, that one is easier to hit than when he's singing it softly. It's so much easier to do than it's there's so much more effort that he puts into this breath control on those lower ranges that I've just come to love so much about him. It's a great day to play, everybody! Welcome on into the channel, yeah. Whether it's your first time here or you are rejoining us, thank you so much for being here with us today. You are loved, you are appreciated, and you are welcome here in this channel. Now, today by donation request, we are going to be doing Dimash's Love is Like a Dream. And if you wanted to see this live, you could have come into our live stream. Every single Saturday, we do live streams at noon Central Time, and you can be there. But more importantly than that, make sure that as I'm doing these, leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Just say nice things. Let's continue to build this amazing community. It also goes far way into helping the channel, helping with the algorithms, and it's completely free. Also, don't forget, like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you already haven't done that. But without further ado, let's do this.
Димаш Кудайберген.
It's really pretty.
Я в глаза твои, как в зеркало смотрюсь. Отражение потерять свое боюсь. Не хочу, чтоб я лишь гостем был в сумраке ночей и в судьбе твоей.
I say it over and over again. I probably, it's like beating a dead horse. Control, control, control. It is 100% control. And also he's not wearing a monitor here, which is always really interesting. It's especially when there's not a lot of music playing in the background. What ends up happening is you can have one of two things happen from a production standpoint. You can, wearing headphones, it's going to cut out a lot of the exterior sound and you won't be able to hear your own voice. So like, believe it or not, you still need to hear, no matter how good your voice is, sometimes if you can't hear it, you're maybe not on pitch completely. So your choice is to sometimes remove your monitor. But this is especially true when there's just very, very light instrumentation where you could really overpower it, that you could do the exact opposite. If your monitor's on too high, then you can't hear the instrumentals to go along with it. So just amazing the amount of control that he has here.
И судьбе твоей. Я люблю тебя, как любят в жизни раз. Словно солнце в мире не было до нас. От забот и мелких ссор я тебя увел. И ключи от счастья для тебя нашел, для тебя нашел. Любовь, похожая на сон, сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю, я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая.
Okay, there's a couple things here. The mixing on this is really incredible because there's an orchestra playing behind him in the background, and it's so faint that you can barely hear it, and it adds to the build and everything like that. I feel like, because I just always like to be open and honest about these things, I feel like I have listened to this before. It sounds really, really familiar, so I don't know if maybe I've reacted to a different version of this. So I just want to put it out there that While probably I'm going to notice different things, I don't want to play this off like it's a first reaction, because if I haven't reacted to this version before, I have heard this before. But it doesn't matter, because every single time you listen to Dimash, it is beautiful. That note.
Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится она.
All right. Okay, so everybody gets impressed by Dimash's big notes. And I think when I first heard him, like, don't get me wrong, he can do things with his voice that nobody else can in terms of the big notes. But, and I'm gonna show you this, what I mean by this. When you can use more volume and use more air to let out the note, it actually makes a lot of that easier until you get up in that really, like that almost whistle range and some of his height, right? But when you're belting or when you're doing things like that, a lot of times it's easier to do those notes than to do a soft note and keep it the same way. So real quick, I just want to tell you what I mean. I'm just gonna pick a random high note here that I can maybe hit. Okay, this is about probably breaking part of my breaking point between my regular voice and my other one. You probably can't hear it, but I'm playing on the piano back here. So I'm just gonna do a loud note. I just want to show you guys. So now it might not have been a pretty of a note, and I'm sitting back and I'm leaning back, but it's easy. Now if I try to do that same note quiet, it requires so much more work, and the note just sounds so less perfect. And that's really where he shot. Like, the more and more that I listen to him, the more that I'm impressed by, instead of like just the height of what he can do, the amount of breath control that he commands is so impressive. And the way that he attacks the notes without it seeming like it's an attack and floats into them, it's just so brilliant. It's so brilliant.
Я прощаю одиночество и грусть. Ты сказала, в них я больше не вернусь. Так бывает только в сладком сне, но любовь у нас наяву.
Now the strings are building. Now you really feel it.
Мне в глазах твоих себя не потерять. До разлуки нам любовь не разменять. И немыслимой ценой, и своей мечтой заслужил я это счастье быть с тобой, быть всегда с тобой. Любовь, похожая на сон.
And again, like, that's such a beautiful note. But that, believe it or not, that one is easier to hit than when he's singing it softly. It's so much easier to do than. It's there's so much more effort that he puts into this breath control on those lower ranges that I've just come to love so much about him. It's so amazing.
Сердец хрустальных перезвон. Твое волшебное люблю. Я тихим эхом повторю, любовь похожая на сон.
There. That right there.
Счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
That. Oh, and the transition. And the notes aren't being attacked. They're not being hit hard to hit there. It just seems effortless, but it's probably some of the most effort he's putting into on the stage is to make them sound that way. Oh my God. It's like an angel. Angel! He ain't done.
Любовь похожая на сон, счастливым сделала мой дом, но вопреки законам сна, пускай не кончится.
How long was that last note? Probably like 14, 15 seconds.
Потрясающий тандем.
Man. Again, it just... The amount of work that goes in on a daily basis to that is just insane. And I really, really respect that aspect of it. I know there's a lot of people out there that just talk about his natural talent, and he does. But he was already naturally talented when he debuted, right? Like, he just never stopped working. He never stopped getting better. And I respect that so much more than the natural talent. So much more, because that's what makes him stick out so much. Anyway, thank you all so much. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please share your thoughts. Let me know. And if you already haven't, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when our videos come out. You know when our live streams happen. If nobody told you they love you today, don't forget, I love you. You are appreciated. You are always welcome here in this channel. And you are enough. And last, but certainly not least, it was a great day to play. Thank you so much for being here with us, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
And it's time to change for the